everybody, and welcome once again to another episode of the Dondi DeVarreaux Show. I am your girl, Belle DeVarreaux, and I'm accompanied by my brother from another mother,
Prince Dondi. How are you?
Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. Before we go any further, I want you to hit that like, share, and subscribe button so that you don't miss what I say, Dondi?
Damn it, she said an
episode of the Dondi DeVarreaux Show.
Right.
So today is going to be our final episode for the year, for the season.
Exactly.
You know, next week is Christmas, and the week after that is New Year's, so we're not going to record. So today, what we're going to do is a year in review. This will be our 22nd episode and our final episode for 2021.
Wow, didn't it go by fast?
Yes, it
didn't go by fast. 2021 was a beautiful year. 2020 was a good year. 19. Okay, well, I'm not going to continue, but go ahead.
So we are a part of the NMG Podcast Network, your source for everything media. If you want to do a podcast, hit us up, NMG.
Give them the warning.
Okay.
Because we're going right through these here.
Disclaimer.
The
views and opinions expressed on the Dondi DeVarreaux Show are just that, our views and our opinions. We intend to offend no one. This show is for the grown and sexy. If you are of the meek and mild nature, if you timid and you holy roller and all that, this is not the show for you. Okay? Because we keep it loud, live, and in color. Tell it like it T-I-N-E. We're going to go back a year in review. Our first episode was what, Dondi?
Begging bitches.
Hello.
Begging bitches. I want to...
Go ahead, Dondi.
Oh, Lord.
Go ahead, Dondi.
Pull the trigger. She done pull the trigger. Okay. You know, yeah, and we've always, guys, and I'm sure guys have experienced it. You know, there's no question. You know, I've had my share. I feel like Gladys Knight. I've had my share of life ups and downs. And it really, because the thing about it is that they have, look, I tell people, I say this and I say it now, I said they have no kind of
no shame.
No shame with me.
Pride.
With me, they have no pride, no shame. With me. Now, the next guys, I've been out with cats, they'll have a little shame, they'll have a little pride, they'll have a little dignity. But with me, they have no goddamn shame. But you know what? I got another buddy of mine who's came, and he told me, I said, man, why they have no shame with me? Bitch, tell me, goddammit, I'm 4 months behind in my car, no 6 months behind.
You know why? I'm going to tell you why. Because when they see you, they see Ty Dollar Sign. they see Dondi Dollar Sign. That's what they see. Because I'm telling you, listen to me, I'm telling you what they see. You're a single man, you got no kids, you ride in about, how much, what? $400,000 worth of cars. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So when they see you, you represent dollar sign.
Yeah, but
so they feel like you are easy lit.
But I'm not. They find it out quick that I ain't though.
But still, they got to try it. They got to put it.
But you know, my buddy told me this. When I said to him, I said, man, I don't understand this shit. And he says, man, listen, Prince, I want to tell you one thing. Need knows no shame. And I roll with that one too, because I said, hey, you know, he said, listen, every expert if a motherfucker needs something, you need it. All shame go out the fucking window. But so
they're not shamed.
They're not shamed when they come meet me.
I was telling you that.
When they come to meet me, they ain't
shamed. It was shocking to me how they was begging so early.
And you saw it.
Did.
So at first you didn't believe. Oh, I can't believe women say that to you. Oh, bullshit. Yeah. You saw they're coming into. They don't come to me and beg lightly. You know, I need.
And they don't ask for small amounts.
They don't ask small amounts with me. They don't.
And that's what blew me away was they asking for big money.
Big money.
In the door.
In the door.
In the door. Ain't no relationship been established.
Period.
None of that.
Period. 1 or 2 fucks in this time.
And they got mad when you didn't give it to them.
Well, and what they want to say, look here, it was her birthday. Now, I had known the woman, what?
About 6 months, I guess.
No, I didn't know that long.
It wasn't that long?
No, hell no. I think I know her 6 months now. But the thing was, truth, I got to be honest. I knew her a week. It was her birthday. You know, I don't like a person.
You know I'm more than a week.
No, about 2 weeks max.
No, because she had went to the cigar bar with us in the summer.
Okay.
So you had to know a few months.
And it was
maybe about 4 months.
No.
I'm telling you, it was summertime, and then it was...
Okay, yeah, it was. She's right.
We went to the cigar bar.
Right. I lose track of time sometimes. She's right.
Yeah.
Okay. But look, it was her birthday. And me, myself, anybody who knows me know I like to send it out for a person on their birthday. Yeah, I do. I'm just like that. If I like a person, I will. But I didn't like her really a lot like that, but I liked her.
You felt sorry for her. You had compassion for her.
Yeah, I did.
You had empathy for her.
Yeah, I did. But let me tell you what she did to me, though, so you all understand I'm not a dirty, rotten son of a as you all think that I may be.
He ain't that dirty, y'all.
I'm not. I have a heart. I do, and I have compassion. And she come to me, and she says to me, I said, well, I had just moved in my other place, and she came over, and I had dodged her for a couple of days. I hadn't seen her, and she came over, and I said, well, it's time. I said, it's getting late, 11:30, and it's time for you to go. I'm ready to go to bed. And she's like, she looked, and she stopped her feet, and she walked towards the door, and she says to me, I said, what's the problem? You don't want to know my problems. You don't really want to know my problems. I said, yes, it makes very much, it's important to me that I know your problems because, you and I, we've had sexual relationships twice. Well, okay, you want to know.
They had relations.
Look, so anyway, so she tells me, we did it, she says, I don't have no place to live. Well, I had figured it. Yeah, I knew it before she told me because I told you that she was in front of the house and
she was changing out the trunk of her car at the cigar bar.
At the cigar bar, she changed it in her car.
She was changing out the trunk of her. She had this SUV, and we was at a cigar bar.
You know who you are.
And she was changing her clothes. So we kind of figured it out. Yeah, she was living out her car.
Exactly. And then she told me, and it was her birthday, and I said, well, my niece really, my niece. If my niece talked to a person, my niece got I love her. I love you, Brittany. That's my niece. She says, it's her birthday, so Brittany came over. I said, well, that's fine. It's your birthday. I'm going to take you out. Me and Brittany, we're going to get you something to eat. And then that's cool. I'll just take you to get something to eat. And she said, where you want? I said, well, I'll take you to cheesecake. I don't eat cheesecake.
Oh. I
said, okay, well, fine, no problem. So I went there and I said, well, let me go and my whole plan was to take her out and get something to eat. That was it, just to get her something to eat. Well, do nothing else. I took her to get. I said, "Well, let me stop." I stopped and got her cake, a short cake at the cake place.
She didn't want no damn cake, y'all.
But look here. I go get her a small cake because you get big stuff. People don't know you did. I got her that cake.
She want no cake.
I got look here. I got her the cake, right? And she looking over at my niece. I'm like, why is she looking at Brittany like that? She looking at Brittany, looking at Brittany, looking at Brittany, looking at Brittany. She looking at Brittany. Brittany had this nice, beautiful necklace on, and she says, Brittany took her. Says, Uncle bought me this on my birthday.
Oh, what she say that for?
She says,
so
Uncle bought me this on my birthday. So she goes, ooh, that is so pretty. So I'm like, well, hold on, I'll get you a cake. I'll be right back. I jumped out of the car and went and got her a cake.
She want a damn cake.
I bought her a cake and came back with it. So I knocked on the window, the passenger seat, and handed her with the cake. She takes the cake and sets the cake down inside of my car, and she crosses her legs up, and she looked at, she's Mike Tyson's great fighting.
I said,
what's the matter? So I told Brittany, I said, let's go to the mall. Brittany said, yeah, I need you to take me to the mall because you don't give me those Uggs today. You don't give me those Uggs. I'm going to give me those Uggs. I said, yeah, I'm going to get you those Uggs. Come on. She could have bought them herself, but I wouldn't have got them for her. And she goes there and she gets it and she goes in and she sees Brittany get these Uggs and she's like, where's my shoes at? I say, on your feet. Hey, look, I'm harsh about one thing, I'll tell you. So I stopped the bullshit in the door. If I like a person, I'm gonna hook them up. I'm gonna buy them good shit. I'm gonna come in easy, and each time I'm gonna come hard and hard on them. I'm gonna pick and poke her like Muhammad Ali's and Joe Frazier come and smoke it.
It's gonna take a minute though.
Yeah, I pick
depending on the person.
Right.
See, it's all people how you feel about that
person. It's how you feel.
It's how you feel about the person.
Right. So
see, this girl didn't understand. He didn't feel like that about her. She just came in the door with a sense of
and she
entitlement and
Right, I told her, I said, you stay with me for a week. We went to a week. I said, stay with me for a week or whatever until you get yourself together. Right. And I went there. She didn't get nothing to eat. We went to the mall. I bought Brittany those Uggs. She walked around the mall with her hands behind her back like she was scared. It's like those little ladies.
She's mad at your ass.
She was mad. So we came on back. I guess she thought I was gonna get her something else. I said, I'm gonna take her meat.
How much was that necklace she wanted?
$10,000 with $5,000, $8,500 or something, $8,500. So I said to her,
she thought you had hit one of them PPP.
Well, that was the kicker. That was the kicker about it. And this way everybody was really getting it, I guess. But I told her, I said I'm not getting that for you. Well, then she got kind of angry. I could see the anger in her. And I said, well, you don't want anything to eat? No, I don't want nothing to eat. So finally, all of a sudden, we get back to the place. And she was like really getting some Brittany's like, thank you, Uncle. You know, Brittany,
Brittany want to make this shit no better, y'all.
you know, at least, and it's like,
she want to make this shit no better.
Brittany's like a daughter.
She's like, yeah, I got these good.
So Brittany's like a daughter to me, and she says, Uncle, did you use your credit card?
That lady's on fire, y'all.
I'm like,
she on fire.
I'm like, no, Brittany, I'll pay it in cash. So Brittany said, come here, let me see your wallet. So I give Brittany my wallet, and Brittany going through my wallet, and I guess I had some money in my wallet. And she looked over, she's looking at Brittany like she's about to rob her. So Brittany's like, okay, yeah, you're going to use this credit card next time, Uncle. She give her, she's like a daughter to me, so she shows me a lot of stuff. She's mad for me. So finally, she tells me, she said, I need $1,800. What she said, she need $1,800.
$1,800. They don't be begging for little money.
I didn't know this ball like that.
They beg for big money.
I would have done it if I liked her. And I'm not doing a goddamn thing for her because I don't like her like that. That's period. So,
but you know what blew me away when we did this episode was I never been a beg and be. But you know, it
beg a bitch, right?
You know, I'm just saying, I never been that. But it blew me away at the amounts they would ask you for.
They would ask man for serious shit.
I mean, big money.
I got one friend of mine, and we've been friends for many years, and I'm gonna call you out right now. You stop talking to me because you just recently came over my house.
And he wouldn't give up.
And you came over to my house. It was late. You said, hey, let's get a salad. I said, let's get a salad. You said, I'm on my way. I said, okay, come on. You came over there. They made a salad inside my kitchen. You told me, you said, I need something from you. I said, what you need, friend? I need $2,000. I said, and for what, may I ask? I need to pay a credit card. I said, I'm not doing that.
Not for no credit card.
What? No, that's a fucking credit. Hell no. And you know what she told me? Okay, you can't do it. I said, no, it's not that I can't do it. I'm not going to do it. You know, because I'm the kind of person, I'm not. If it's something I can do, I can tell you. I'm not going to lie to you and say if I don't have it. If I don't have it, I'll say I don't have it. But I don't have to lie to you because you're not going to crucify me for saying no. And I said no, I'm not going to do it. So finally, the next day, you know what? You put me on block.
She was mad. She real mad.
You put me on block. You blocked
real
me.
mad.
She was hotter than a wet hen. She put me on fucking block.
That's
right?
You could have got that later at $2,000.
I could have, but I didn't. I didn't feel that way about that. I didn't feel I didn't feel that way about her ass.
You could have gave it at $2,000.
I didn't feel that way about her ass, and she wasn't getting nothing out of me like that. That was period. That was period, point blank.
But anyway, we gonna surmise episode 1, y'all. It was about big and bitches.
Yeah, it was begging bitches.
You know, it was like a reality check for me. I wasn't aware
that
women out here begging for big money like that.
I want to hold on. I want to get you too. Because they say the West Side, the best side. Let me tell you something. I pushed up. Look, you pushed up on me. You got the red Mercedes Benz. You know who you are. You pushed up on me.
You calling them out.
You got the red Benz. You pushed up on me. You had the fat, the dump. You pushed up on me. With big old, you kind of light skin. You done pushed up on me, and you told me, hollered at me, and you push on me, and I knew for sure you was a beggar. And you push on me. You say to me, you said, "Oh my God, you all them muscles and everything." So I get to it, and you look at me. You look me up and down, side to side, and you know what you told me? You said, "I don't know what I'm gonna do." I said, "About what, baby? You know, I'm talking to you 2 days." You know, and she had did the nasty, but she had the thing about. I didn't like it.
But if you hadn't liked it, what?
I told her I didn't like it.
But what happened? What she want? How much did she ask for?
She wanted $4,800.
But if you liked it, you would have gave her $4,800.
If I liked it. The sex was garbage. Your sex was garbage.
You done talked about this lady. You done put her out there.
She had a red beard. It was garbage. This shit sex was horrible.
Oh, wait.
But I mean, if I like something, I like it.
Ooh.
If I don't like it, I don't like it. I'm going to tell you it was garbage. And you was a fake and a phony and you're full of baloney. Yep, I ain't going to lie to you.
You know, like that's
48. You going to talk. Look, you know me 2 days.
That's bad.
You asked me for $4,800.
But man say your sex was garbage.
It was garbage.
Bad.
It was garbage. It was garbage.
That's something you don't want.
You had the big old ass. It was a wrestling match. You know what I'm saying? You had a small waist. You were cute in the face, but it was a wrestling match. I didn't like that. That was horrible. And I don't like to wrestle. I mean, I only pump steel. That's the only thing I lift is heavy. But it was a horrible situation.
Oh, we done.
No, it was terrible to me.
What an airstrike.
It was terrible. It was really terrible to me. I didn't dig it at all. But then you asked me for $4,800. You said that your baby daddy, you know, had left you in the apartment, and you owe $4,800. on your rent, and you told me you didn't ask me could I help you. You said give me $4,800. I said excuse me, hello. I said you know what you're talking? Yeah, I need you to give me $4,800. I said if I do it, goddamn it, skip a city, more leaves a man, and Papa was assistant. I ain't gonna happen. Are you serious? You bogus. I'm gonna put you on blast. Please do. I'm not giving you no $4,800.
Ooh.
I know you 2 days gonna give you 40, but you gotta be crazy. I said go catch another sucker. I gave you all this good what? You ain't gave me nothing good.
Okay, look, we finna move on to the second one. Our next topic that we covered in 2021 was mixed signals. Mixed signals. And why did we decide to do that show, Don?
That was you. You did mixed signals.
Yeah, that's because ninjas need to stop treating people like they woman, knowing they ass don't want no relationship. Stop doing relationship shit.
That's what she said.
That's what I said. Stop sending me these stupid ass texts every morning.
I don't send those texts like that. Hold up. I'm laughing because seriously? Every morning after I finish training her, she get 8, 9, 10 texts. She gets 8, 9, 10 texts from guys. What did we say? Like, go ahead, go to it. Good morning, beautiful. And when are we getting married? And what we been all my life? In this case, she would go forever.
What did I do to deserve?
Right. And look at here. This is what she deals with every day. I grab my one phone. Now, I was texting people, good morning, how you doing? Good morning. And lately I haven't done that. Ayana is the only one I give.
But what I was telling him though was, we as women, we don't hear what men hear.
Right.
Like when we meet a guy and we go out for the first time, and the guy, he likes us. We got good chemistry and everything. And you're like, yeah, I really dig you. We get along good. Let's go out again. We hear we're in a relationship.
Straight up.
The dude here, well, she cool. I like her. We can kick it. But women, we hear, oh, he want a real relationship with me.
Man,
I swear to you.
Man, hey.
Didn't I tell you that?
Yeah, you told me. You say, and women take it very, very personal.
They do.
Especially you say after you have sex with a woman.
Oh, after you have sex, you in a relationship. Whether you want to be or not.
For real?
Oh, you in a relationship.
That got me.
Absolutely.
That got me, because I'm like, what?
Absolutely.
So after you and her, after
Oh no, we definitely, we committed now. We finna get married.
and you know what? I do agree. I do agree with that, because I found it to be fucking true.
I'm telling you, it's mixed signals. What you hear and what we hear. Like you could be telling us, well, baby, I really, I like you. We could be friends. We could kick it. Let's just take it one day at a time. And this is what we hear. Womp womp, womp womp womp, womp womp. I promise you, that's what we hear. What we hear in our mind, we hear, oh, he wanna marry me.
Really?
Yes.
Okay, all right. That's some deep shit. That's deep. I dig that, though. But
funny. I had to tell him that because he was running to these psychopath women, and he didn't understand why they would know him like 2 weeks and feel like, okay, you gonna buy a house for us?
Really? You know that one, huh?
So you're not gonna renew over here, right? You're gonna get us a house, right?
You know that one, huh?
Yeah.
Matter of fact, 2 of them running to me at the same time.
Exactly.
Boom. Go tell me.
I said,
wait a minute. I said, I'm looking for. If I tell you, I'm looking for. If I said we're looking for.
But you can't take nobody to look at nothing with you.
Yeah, we were. Yeah.
People, tell me if I'm wrong. You cannot take a woman with you to look at anything. If you take a woman with you to look at a new place, whether you leasing it, buying it, or whatever, if you take her with you, she think you're looking for y'all.
Wow, ain't that some shit?
That's for us.
Wow,
you ain't looking for you. You looking for us because you took me with you.
Really?
Don't take me with you if it ain't for me.
Oh, snap.
I'm telling you. That's why we did mixed signals, because he was so perplexed. People, he didn't understand why was he having these problems. Like, why is she mad at me?
Yeah.
And I said, cause.
Okay, let me tell you all that situation. Let me tell you all that. Now I'm going to look down the street from where I live. It's a long strip. There was this young lady. I can't say retarded.
No.
Okay. All right. Okay. Okay. All right.
You gonna get us canceled?
Okay.
No.
Okay. I won't say that. Please forgive me. Okay, but look. I was driving down the street, and it was this young lady that I know, and they built up houses right here, right by us. We drive in, and I said, "Wow, those are nice. I want to stop and I want to take a look at them. I want to see how they look. There's nothing I really like. I mean, it's, they do it. I want to see what they're doing, the construction part." I go inside of the place. I'm looking, and the guy was in there, and she's asking the guy,
how many bedrooms was in there?
It was two or three bedrooms, I think it was.
Okay, that's the
base
key.
was huge.
Remember that, y'all, 3 bedrooms.
And I'm looking, and I'm inside of the place. I'm looking, and you gotta take your shoes off when you first come in. So I'm looking at the place. The guys get telling me where you live. I'm telling them, and da 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 da, and then like, you sign your name, and whoever signed their name. I didn't sign my name. I didn't put and I put my name down, and I took a look. So I go through the place, and I take a look at the place, and I'm like, okay, I'm ready to go. And look at it, it's nice. I come and get back in the car, and when I get back in the car, this individual with me, and she brushed up on me. She got real close to me. That is, and put her hand over on me, and I said, yeah, you okay? And I thought that she didn't take her medicine, maybe. And
she do mess with people that be medicated.
And she brushed up on me, and I was like, wow, that's something. And I said, well, and I said later, I wouldn't buy that house. I said, I wouldn't get it. I said, because it's kind of small for what I want, I said, what I really want. I said, I don't want one right now anyway. And all of a sudden, and she kept pushing, and you don't want to get a house. And then a couple days said, you don't want to get a house for us.
You shouldn't have took her with you.
I said, who is us? Me and my son and you. I said, I wanted to say, me what? I said, no, what? Yo, who? And
see, this is what I was telling the people. You mix signals. That's why we did this show. Because you can't treat women in a certain manner and expect them not to get the wrong impression.
Yeah, I'm telling you that also. I want to add this.
You cannot do that.
And even sexually, I didn't know that. I stopped that as well. Certain things you can't do sexually.
You can't.
Unless you're intended for it to be your woman.
Exactly. You can't share everything with everybody.
You can't. Certain things when you go.
And that goes for women too. That goes for women too.
Yeah, you can't.
If you just got you an F boy, you don't do everything with your F boy that you gonna do. With somebody that's gonna be your man.
Not get down like that.
You might give him a little shot or whatever,
yeah,
but you don't give him no. You don't give him no extra.
You can't get down like that. You're gonna be in real trouble. And I stopped that.
Exactly.
I learned that over a year and a half ago.
You can't give everything.
I learned that. I stopped doing that. You know what I'm saying? I'm straight to the drive. Bam! It's over with. I'm out of here. But then I stopped. I stopped. Ain't no licking and ain't no licking and stick. I don't. If I do that with a woman, she's my woman. I had stopped that because you had told me about that situation. I'm like, really? And this other woman told me, you shouldn't have did that to me. And she went crazy. And Dixie stood up in front of my car one night. I was at the cigar bar with a butcher knife. Crazy as hell.
I told you.
And I said, well, I ain't gonna do that never no more.
See, but the moral to this story is our second episode was mixed signals.
Yeah.
You can't. Men do not do relationship type things with women if you don't want a relationship.
Yeah, that's true.
Don't have them coming and spending the night at your house.
I don't do that.
Don't do that. Do not have them going places with you, taking care of your damn business and all that. And, don't call them when you got a crisis. None of that. If you just want a buddy, keep that buddy in the buddy lane. But when you start interacting with a woman, you got the woman cooking for you, cleaning for you. She got clothes at your house and all that. She spending nights and shit. She thinking her mind that she your woman.
Yeah, I learned it the hard way. I do agree.
I'm telling you.
You're 100%. You taught me a lot.
Don't do relationship type things if you don't want a relationship.
Taught me a lot.
If you want a buddy, just stay a buddy.
Taught me a lot. I swear that was crucial.
It was.
That was, and it was shocking to me also. I thought I had to get some psychic help.
I gave your ass some psychic help.
You did.
I'm from New Orleans.
That shit
your ass
was crazy. You taught me that, and I said I'll never. I had promised that over a year and a half. I said I'll never do that again unless I actually want a woman to be my woman. And
that's why you can't do relationship things with them.
Yeah,
you can't have them over your house cooking for you.
No, okay. Watch a movie.
They can watch a movie, but send their ass home.
But they gotta go home right after the movie.
Yeah, go home.
There can't be no touching and feeling during the course of it.
No, let's just watch this movie.
Yeah.
And no, but if you gonna have that sort of relationship with them, you know, you got a physical relationship, make it just that.
Yeah, exactly.
But you can't give them any extra.
Man,
but once you get into that spending the night,
I can't do it. You know, those things right there. Those are things.
Telling you.
Those are things I can't do. Those things will not happen for me.
Well,
you know,
that's why you ran into those problems.
Yeah, you see, those things will not happen because women come in my life and they figure they can just gangster. Well, he ain't got nobody in this one. This is it. I'm taking it. Stand back. This is so. I had to learn how to just back up and backpedal and hold up. Wait a minute. Stop the car. You know. Yeah. That was something that was really big. And you helped me out a lot, sis. I really appreciate that.
You finna have you some stalkers.
Yeah. And here's another one. The unexpected. The
unrealistic expectations.
That's what I wanted to do.
Oh my
goodness. That was really a problem too. That was really a problem. Look, ladies, let me give this to you. And you know I ain't gonna give you nothing soft, I'm gonna give it to you hard. Look here. First and foremost, understand who you are, what you are, and what it is. As we say, you gotta understand. Look, when you bull yourself, you gotta understand that it ain't really. It's not. It's something in the fantasy lane.
But you know what? Some people. I mean, having self-esteem is one thing. Everybody should have self-esteem. Everybody should have, confidence, self-esteem. High self-esteem. Yeah. You're supposed to think highly of yourself.
Of course, of course.
You're supposed to love the skin that you're in, but have realistic expectations. That's why we did that show, because we know some people in particular, and they expect. It's just like, they expect a millionaire to come and sweep them off their feet and take care of them the rest of their life. They want to be laying out on the yacht getting tanner.
but that's a possibility. But it's when you come in when you he gotta like you.
It ain't no damn possibility if you're not of that caliber.
If you're not of the caliber,
you gotta know what lane you in. If you afford, you gotta know you afford.
That's right, baby.
And you can't. You got to stay in the Ford lane.
Don't try to get over the Lamborghinis and Porsches.
That's right.
Don't try to get over there because they're not acceptable.
Now you could dream about the Lamborghini lane, but you can't go over there and get in. And you can't just expect that they're gonna let you in.
That's right.
And that's all we were trying to convey in that episode, because we know some people who were really, really, really upset because they were expecting, I know I'm gorgeous.
And that's bullshit. That's a bunch of bullshit donkey.
I look better than look. And I know I should be taken care of.
Well, let me reiterate that for a second. Let me explain one thing to you. I want you all to know this. It's what you choose, what you like. Because the thing about it is that you look at yourself. Period. Look at yourself. See, my dad used to always say, judge a man by the fruits of his labor, not just by what he says. Judge him by the fruits of his labor. Meaning that a person can say all day long, well, I do this, and I'm into this. But then, okay, let me check him. Well, it's a material world, and I'm a man, so you got material girls who get material people. But let us judge by the fruits of their labor. Okay, if he says he does this, say he has money, something's going to prove that he got money. His cars, his home, his clothes, or something. It's going to prove that he has money. Or something's going to prove that she has money when she comes to you and she says these type of things. If she don't have these type of things, you're going to know it, regardless of whether you show it or say it or whatever. So the fact of the matter is, don't put yourself out there like you King Kong, goddammit, you Pee Wee Herman. Actually, and you would say, a person would say, well, and I want that also. But you want that, but what are you deserving? What are you willing to sacrifice? Now let me get it real. I got to be real with you. And I'm like banks, loan companies, and everything that's possible. When I see a woman, I like that woman. I got to be real. Now here it is. I'm gonna give it to you real. And as a matter of fact, my woman is here on set with me right now, and you all can't see her, but I'm telling you all.
Beautiful young lady.
And I'm giving it to you real. So she's hearing it to you. She's hearing it real right now as I tell you. and I'm not gonna lie. First of all, I'm not gonna deal with anything in this world unless it's an investment. It's something in it for me, because she's going for something for her. So the fact of the matter is that when I see her and she sees me, the fact of the matter is that you think to yourself, okay, well, she wants this, she wants this, she wants that, and you're able, when you're capable and possible, you can get these things for her, and you will do these things for her. But what is she gonna do for you? You know, well, what can she really? Oh, you've already known in your mind. Don't try to play the game of saying, well, I don't know. We'll figure. No, hell no.
See, my thing is, what are you bringing to the table?
What you?
You know what I'm bringing to the table. Right.
What
are you bringing?
Right. What you bringing? And you gotta know that. You gotta know deep in your mind. Stop the BS. And you gonna know what she's bringing to the table.
Because it's some very good people in the world. Mm-hmm. True enough, we're gonna be real. Like I said, on the Dondi DeVarreaux show, we tell it like a TIE. We keep it real. We keep it 100. It is some very good people who don't have much.
That's right. That's right.
However, when you are at a certain level in life,
right,
it's not a good thing for you to deal with a person who don't have much.
Right.
Because it's very, very, very hard to bring somebody up to your level.
Yeah,
but it's easy for them to bring you down to theirs. Mm-hmm. And that's why when we talking about unrealistic expectations.
And I'm going to add this. Let me add this to you, because I want to say this to you, and I want you to get right back to that. She works out every day. I train her every day. It's like this, and she knows this. A strong man can't make a weak man strong. Well, a woman when I say man. Right. But a weak person can make a strong person weak.
Absolutely.
Now, that meaning that I will say it again so you'll understand it. A strong person, no matter how strong you are, you can't make a weaker person strong. But if you're weak, you can make that stronger person weak. You understand what I'm saying? Meaning that even go to the gym and work out, and you see how it happens. You go to the gym and work out, and don't go for 2 weeks. Right. Get a layoff. And watch how weak you come back in that gym. Yeah, I'm ready. You like, I'm ready to go. I'm ready to go. I'm ready to go. You ready to go now? No. Get your ass on there and get extra sets, and then build it back up again. And a couple weeks you go back strong again. Meaning that you have to know what it is. You have to read it. R&R, I always say. Like, now, rest of relaxations for the ones who believe that. I said, recognize and relate. See what it'll do you. See what it'll do you. Because all the time, it's not the finance that will do you. You understand? Sometimes it's that you see some. See, when a person looks at a woman, when a man looks at a woman, myself, I look at the woman, right? And I see the queen in her. It takes away the kid in her. I said, the other ones may have missed it, but I see it. Oh, I see it. I hope nobody else don't recognize it. I see what I can do with that. Now, she may not know it. She may not, but I've already peeped it. I peeped the line on it because she peeped it off me. She peeped it off me to begin with. So that's an understanding. So I do understand that when you went there. So I understand that. So it's like, yeah, they're good people. But the thing about it is that everybody's in it for what satisfy them.
For what they can get.
What they can get. And that's
everybody has their own agenda in the door.
That's even for mom and daddy. So
when you coming in the door, you got your own agenda. We talked about that too. And it's like, these people who we were talking about in particular when we did that show, they just had unrealistic expectations. I mean, if you living in the hood, you ain't looking for no dude in Orland Park ain't looking for you.
No, it's not. He's really not. Trust me, he's not. I know he's not.
Ain't no dude in Winnetka looking for you.
Because what can you actually give them unless he see that piece of gold in which I missed.
Or the next person dude in Barrington looking for you.
He's not, because he got to see that. There's something in you he's got to recognize.
You living in Roseland, or you know.
I don't care how pretty you are. Let's take that. I'm gonna take. Look here. I'm gonna take that. What women always use. Oh, I got the bomb, baby. I got the bomb.
First of all, he ain't gonna be there.
Right. So wait. First of all,
first and foremost, he ain't gonna be there.
Right. That ain't.
And if you happen to be at an affair that he's at,
and he tells me,
and he just happened to meet you.
Right.
Once he found out your ass live where you live,
and he gonna cut you off. That's the end. He sees nothing in that. It's nothing. First of all, a person has to see something in it for them. Because I mean, that's mom and daddy. That's anybody. Friendships. My dad told me once, what was it, my buddies? Oh, my brother, I don't like it. My friend be using me. Yeah, my dad said, that's good. You got a friend that uses you. But the thing about it is that as long as they don't misuse you, I don't want a friend I can't use. Because what the hell that friend is around me for? I can't use that friend for what? They're an idiot. What can I use them for? My dad, my mom were together for years. He says, I like her. I love her because I could use her for something. And she said, I like that big monster because I could use him for something. You see what I'm saying? You could use them for
But
something.
see, that can help elevate each other.
Exactly.
But they
nothing,
had realistic expectations when
right.
they got together.
Exactly.
They saw the potential in one another.
Exactly.
And you know, some people, you know, that's why we did that show. Some people, they don't understand. They don't understand the laws of life.
Yeah, it's true. It's true.
You know, there's certain rules.
It is. There are rules.
Why do you think Jay-Z and Beyonce together? Come on.
Exactly. You think that? I mean, come on.
You think Jay-Z will go get him a bra from, you know?
Come on now.
From the hood.
It ain't gonna happen. He sees her. He saw
it's
her.
Some beautiful women.
It's an asset. It's an asset. He could have got.
Absolutely.
Hey, believe me, and she could sing. That's fine.
That was a money move.
Jay-Z could have got 1,000 hers, but she can't get 1,000 hymns.
Right.
I want you all to know that. Let's get that together.
So that's why we did unrealistic,
right? Because
expectations.
most of the time the guy can get 1,000 of those women you're looking for. That woman can get 1,000 of those men like that because they take it. They take it.
The next show we did, show number 4, we did how you start is how you finish.
And that's so true, isn't it?
Absolutely.
Isn't it? That's so true. So if you come into a relationship and you giving your best shot, you actually doing great with this person. You are having that type of relationship. You giving this person the best you got. But I tell you, on that, be careful. Be very careful. But don't let a person stop you from being you. Understand that, because sometimes we get buked in relationships. So don't think because that slug. I had a buddy of mine who always said that slug got up underneath my skin. Don't let that slug get up underneath your skin and stop you from being you. So still be you, but yet still with another person. You understand what I'm saying? Don't let them stop you and teach you how to love. Don't ever stop that. And
just
think about be more cautious.
Be more cautious.
Be more cautious, and life is taught me that.
Be more selective and more vigilant in finding out exactly who you're dealing with before you go and invest. Before you go in head first, you know, really investigate and discover who it is that you're dealing with.
Exactly.
You know, give it some time. Exactly. You know, give it some time and do your due diligence.
Yeah, exactly.
Investigate.
Yeah.
You know,
check it out. Check it out.
You know, check it out. Present some situations that really don't exist and see how they respond.
Exactly. That's a good thing too. And then
you'll know. You know what caliber
what you're dealing with. Are they gonna stay there during the war? Right. Are they gonna just I gotta go?
You will know if they can stand the rain.
Right. Exactly.
They're gonna run for cover.
Exactly. There you go.
They trying to get an umbrella.
You see. You see. It's the pickle restaurant is closed today. Oh, I got out of that pickle. Oh, the hell with it. Okay. Well, that's so simple.
Yeah.
It really isn't close. The doors are just closed for a minute, 5 minutes. You go right inside. Okay. Now we'll see.
Yeah, but you really do. You have to start out the way you want to finish.
Yeah.
Now, the next show we did, show number 5, we did Take Me As I Am.
Take Me As I Am. That's so deep.
Absolutely.
Take Me As I Am.
Because people want to change you.
You know, I want them to change me.
People always want to change.
All the time, man.
What you see should be what you get.
It is.
And that should be what you accept.
It is, damn it.
You should go into a relationship looking at somebody like, I like him, but, you know, I'm going to change this about him. No.
I tell you this, though.
No.
I'll add this. Now, if it's to enhance and they're willing to listen and it's put them on a better plateau, you can possibly do that.
But you know what? It's got to be within them. Because remember I told you about somebody that I knew who just did not have that vision for themselves. That mentality. Their mentality has to be there.
Yeah, exactly. It does. If your mentality isn't there, you're not going to go.
Exactly.
It's not going to happen.
You got to be dealing with somebody that's already ready. You know, they willing to
I don't know why,
but
I want to read. I want you to specify on that, because a lot of people see that and they'll go right across and okay, well, yeah, take me as I am, and it's okay. Well, I can change. Well, let me add this. It's a thing that's called the elephant, and you can look this up. I want you all to look it up. I may have it worded wrong, but I want you all to look up what I'm telling you, because anything I tell you, I want you to do a fact check. The fact check is this: do you know you could take an elephant? You can take an elephant out of the wild, out of the zoo, wherever, and you could take that elephant and you could chain its ankle. And you could march 30 feet out and put a stake in the ground and put that chain on that elephant. I think I told you this, didn't I? You put that chain on that elephant, and yet and still, for 30 days now, this is real talk. This is how intelligent they are, intelligent creatures. 30 days now, do it for 30 days, he's 30 days out, and put it on his ankle. And at the 30th day, take that chain from around his ankle, and I promise you, I guarantee you, but he will not go past that 30 feet, Because he'll stay right there because he has
You
that
mean
mentality.
after he took the chain off?
After you take the chain off, an elephant.
Because he's been trained now. He's programmed.
But 30 days, I mean, he could be a wild elephant. But what I'm saying is you put that chain around his ankle and march 30 feet out. And that elephant, and you could do something, right? You could take his food, and put his food out 32 feet, and he won't eat.
Because he's been programmed.
He's been programmed. So the thing about it is that person is so programmed, they're not willing to change. So they say, take me as I am, and this is how I am, and you just don't understand how I am. Well, if it's the way in which you are, and it's not of a benefit,
and not conducive to what you trying
and
to
that
do.
means that means you're a tunnel vision
that
individual.
means you're wasting your time.
You're wasting your time, and that right there is truly not worth it.
And don't waste no time with it.
Don't waste no
Time
time.
is precious.
Don't waste no
Life's too
time.
short.
Yeah, exactly. Yep.
Episode number 6 we did. Stop being stupid.
Oh my God, we went in that one. Look, when we wouldn't stop being stupid, it was a crying shame. You know, I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this, and disclaimer went in. It's got to go. Look here. I know why there are pimps.
Oh Lord.
There it is.
Excuse me.
I done told them, and I done told them, and I will tell you, I know why there are pimps, because some of these women are so damn stupid, and I didn't say silly, crazy, or whatever, because all women are crazy, but I said so damn stupid. You could do, you know what, a baby, if you put candy in his hand, he watch you put it in his right hand, and he put it, and you close up your left hand, and all of a sudden, the baby, you said, well, you do your hands like real slow, you said, which one was it? And he may miss it once or twice, but every time, he won't get it wrong every time. A woman is like this, a lot of guys get with them, and they become brainwashed, and a guy he does the same trick. Instead of doing it the same on a Tuesday, he'll do it on a Wednesday, and they're going to go for it. He does it again on a Thursday, and they'll go for it. He does it again every day other than that Tuesday, he'll do that same trick, and they'll go for that same trick over and over and over again, because the thing about it is they're being stupid. Do not be misused and abused and stupid. Do not go for the BS. Do not go for that. Do not go for that part where he tells you, oh, it ain't what you saw. No, we were just in the bed playing together. We were just playing. We wasn't having sex for real. We were just play fight. Both of you all are butt naked in that bed. So what do you think you all are doing in that bed? You just came home early. We always do. Yeah, you always do that because you all are having sex. You all are not who you think it is. You all are sexually active with one another. Don't be stupid. And then the woman goes, yeah, well, they said they wasn't. And she'll tell one of her goofy friends, her friends will tell her what it is, and then she'll stop talking to her because she done told her what the truth of the matter was. So let's get that straight. Let's stop being stupid. And the men, on the same token, let us stop being, don't be stupid. Don't be an idiot to understand that woman doesn't like you. She doesn't like you at all. As the fact of the matter is that she really actually detests you. But the fact of the matter is that when you're there, you give her comfortability. You understand? You give her security. You give her those things. But the things about it, you will see in a person's actions, in which we said earlier, you watch their actions, how they care about you, or do you care about how they ask and the concern is about you, and you will see if she really cares about you for real. And the fact is that sometimes you find that shit is just only infatuation. It's not exactly what it actually ought to be. So the thing about it is that you're being stupid. You know the answers to, 2 plus 2 is 4 every day in every language. Numbers never lie. You know that. But you're going to try to make that 2 plus 2, you try to make 2 plus 2 6. That won't happen. And the more you do it, the more stupider, not stupider, the more stupid you get to look. And at the very end, you be angry. I knew this. I knew that. Then why did you do this? If you knew this, why did you do this? So the thing about it, if you, like I say, it's saying everybody, if you knew better, you'd do better. Sometimes they know better, but they still won't do better, because the fact of the matter is that they'll put it to the thing of brainwashing, of being brainwashed to make themselves believe something that actually wasn't. It's like a kid believing in Santa Claus, because it's a grown show. I don't mean to, to pry and make kids not believe in Santa Claus. But the fact of the matter is, did you see it? And you point your brother and say, yeah, I saw it. You see Santa Claus' sled? You point him up in the sky. There's nothing up there. But the kid believes so hard, he believes there's really a Santa Claus in a sled going up the chimney, and it's really nothing and nobody at all. It's just the weather just moving around outside. So don't be stupid, okay? The fact of the matter is, we got to stop being stupid. That's the whole key. Now, my co-host hasn't been back just as of yet. She had to go and take a short break in emergency. But don't worry about that, because Val will return. You best believe that. And I want to reiterate on another thing. I'm going to see it myself. When to leave. I'm going to get into when to leave because I did that. Don't be stupid by myself there. But when to leave, you know when to leave. I don't have to tell you when to leave. You know when to get your ass out of that situation. If he's whooping your ass, leave. If he's verbally abusing you, leave. If he's not treating you like the woman in which he first got with you and made you feel like that woman, make you feel important, leave. If he don't really care about your well-being, leave. All these things right here are things to tell you to get your ass out of there.
Excuse me.
So she's just coming back right now, and I just told him about being stupid.
You know that apple crown, when it called, you got to go. I'm sorry, I apologize.
That's okay. See, this is real TV. See, this is real thing.
This is all the way live.
Yeah, this is real. So the thing about it is that, let's go back over it because she's just here. You know, when he's whooping your ass, leave. When he's disrespecting you, leave. When he's not showing you the same kind of affection anymore, leave his ass.
That's to stop being stupid.
So no, that's definitely just leave. When to leave? When to get the hell out?
When you leave. Okay.
Just leave. These are things. When she doesn't kiss you the way she used to kiss you, leave her ass.
And when you figure out that he's not serious about you,
leave. Don't waste no time.
Don't waste your time.
Same when she don't make love to you like she used to, leave her ass.
And if he only making love to you in your mind and not his, leave.
Period. Leave.
Know when he's serious about you and when he just wants sex.
Right, exactly. Well, also
that's not what you want.
Also,
don't stay there because you're not gonna change
leave.
your mind.
And also, guys, you want to know this? You touch a woman a certain way in the way they act. You know, some of them like you touch it. Jesus. Leave.
That means somebody else touching.
Leave her ass. That means somebody's touching her.
That means somebody else
all
touching
the right
her.
places.
A different kind of way.
Leave her ass and leave
she
her
like
ass.
how that feels.
Leave her ass and leave her ass fast.
That's what that means.
I'm telling you now. Leave fast.
And when he turn his back to you when y'all go to bed.
Leave.
Yeah.
Leave.
You know how y'all used to spoon when you sleep?
Yep.
And ain't no more spooning.
Leave.
He turn over. He turn over going to sleep.
And also, baby, what's the matter? I just don't feel like going like
tired.
that right now. I'm just tired. And she'll do the same thing. And when she does the same thing, do this. Do this in your mind.
Okay.
Dun, 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 dun. Time to leave.
I'm getting ready to go.
Get the hell out. Trust me.
Yeah.
Those are things.
Words to the wise.
When she'll leave.
What we got? Is it love or is it lust?
That's a deep thing too.
Woo-wee.
You know
but you got to know the difference.
Yeah, you got to know the difference. I hate to have to bring it to you.
Got to know the difference.
I got to tell you.
Because we as women, I'm going to tell you, we're emotional creatures.
Uh-huh.
The majority of us. You might have a few nymphos here or there, but the majority of us are emotional creatures. Would you agree with me, Ayana?
Yes, I agree.
Most of us. And when you make love to us in a certain manner, in our mind we making love, you might be just right.
No,
but in our mind,
but the thing about it, I got away from that. So.
But in our mind,
yeah,
we making love.
Well, you know, I don't have that problem
anymore. Put that on there, Dondi. Anymore, because you've had it.
Yeah, I used to have that problem.
Yes, right.
But I've always given more than I've received.
But see, you can't give all.
I know now.
You cannot.
See,
because in our mind, we get emotionally attached with sex. Sex with a woman becomes, that's a package deal with a woman. Sex and emotional attachment, that's a package deal. They one and the same for us. Because when we give ourselves to you in a sexual way, we are already emotionally attached to you here.
Really?
Yes.
Really?
Really. I told you, we talked about that last week.
Yeah, we did.
About not wasting people's time. I know immediately when I meet a guy what I'm going to do with him.
I said that a long time ago.
A
woman knows within 20 minutes.
What she going to
do? Within 20 minutes whether she'll have sex with that guy.
She does.
Within 20 minutes. I don't care where she is. She could be in a hurricane. Within 20 minutes, she begin to talk to that individual. Now, it's up to him to say something stupid.
Actually, it don't take us 20 minutes. When we see him coming through the door,
she'll know whether she get with him or not.
Mm-hmm.
And that thing about it, about it is that, you know, whether she, you know, get with him or not, that's on him. But yeah, they do know.
But we know.
Yeah, but they make us believe that we want to initiate it.
That's because we're smarter than y'all.
But not smarter than me. I'm smarter than most men.
That's why we're smarter than me.
I'm smarter than most men. I mean, honestly and truly, I mean, I'm not trying to toot my own horn, but I must truly say that I've had a lot of experiences, and my thing is that I know a lot more than what they be telling me. I must say that, Val. I do.
Well, I give you a lot of insight too.
Yeah, of course. You know, I mean, the thing about it is, of course. But I be knowing a lot of things. Though. I truly know a whole lot now. I don't know everything because if I did, you know, hey, I'll set all y'all's asses out.
You know a lot.
But I am truly well endowed. I'm truly well endowed. I know a lot of things, and life has taught me a lot of things. I've been on the world 3 times. I came with everybody at least once. So be careful when you talk to me. I know what's happening. I do know that. That's true. That is fact. That is fact.
But yeah, people do need to be aware that it's a difference, love and lust.
Yeah, love and lust.
Because we can have a really, really good, intimate partner, yeah. and we're really, really good together.
Yeah.
And we think we love them.
Yeah, that's true. That is true.
We think we love them.
Yeah, that's true.
And then in the whole while, he just in lust with us.
Yeah.
But he ain't in love with us.
Yeah.
We in love with him.
Yeah.
But he ain't in love with us.
That happens a lot.
It happens.
Guys.
It happens a lot.
Because you like the way she dropped that thing.
Absolutely. Guys will like the way you do what you do.
When you does what you does.
Exactly. Mm-hmm. And you thinking in your mind, because you in love with him, you thinking he loving you too. Mm-hmm. But he ain't loving you. He just lusting you. Yep. He like the way you do what you do. Period. That's it. That's all.
Some of you, that's true. But you would know the difference though. Very easily, you know that.
Not necessarily, because we women, we not thinking along those lines.
Well, they don't want to see it. They don't know
we
it.
Don't want to see it.
They don't want to see it. But I'm saying, but one thing, nothing happens.
We're not going to see it until he ain't lusted for us no more and he found somebody else to lust for.
Yeah, there you go. Boom.
When he meet another one that he lusts more than he lusts us, and he leave us, then we going to realize, damn, he ain't love me. Yeah. Damn. I loved him. He ain't never loved me.
I loved it. I loved
him. And he ain't never loved me.
Yeah, that's true.
He just liked that how I did what I did. But he found somebody else that he liked what she do a little better.
I can't.
Variety is the spice of life, they say.
Variety is the spice of life. And it's a great thing.
You know.
But I've learned, man.
And that's a hurtful thing.
But you know, it's a lot of things
that I
tell you, guys of my caliber who know me, and I know them, and I understand now. I did it before years ago because I wasn't paying attention. But certain things you can do and certain things you cannot do. It's certain things that guys I know and who have everyday life type of guys do things, and I'd be wishing sometime I could do that, damn it. And I know I can't do it. It won't work with me.
Like what?
It won't work for me, but like even in a relationship, you know, I used to be saying, how does this guy, you know, how does he get into this relationship with this woman? And he's on trickery. He's straight bullshit. I mean, you can read him. You read this guy, you see off the top. He comes in the door with nothing, he leaves with nothing, and then he has good potential, and she'll stay with that. He has good potential. Yeah, I know he don't have anything right now. He doesn't even have a pair of socks and drawers. I bought from the used store. But yet still he has good potential. I'm like, how the hell?
That's because women want that constant companionship.
That shit don't work with me.
They want somebody to love them.
No, but I'm saying they'll accept that.
They will?
They'll accept it.
They will.
They'll accept that from him.
Because a lot of women don't want to be alone.
But what I'm saying, my point in my life, which I've experienced, it don't work for me. It doesn't work for me. And it's not. Hey, look, they don't got to see my cars. They don't have to see, you know, nothing I drive. You know, just talk to me. Just talk. I just talk to them. And I go to places like my really buddies go there. We just talk. We sit down and have a conversation. 5 minutes in that fucking conversation, I guarantee you. They said, as the commercials come up, we expect more from a leader, and you get it. Remember that it was a Shell's commercial many years ago when I was a kid. It came up. You expect more from a leader. And I remember that, and it's like they can read me immediately. They read me when I come through. That's like me. You know, I have a certain magnet. I can read a whore no matter where she goes.
Oh, Lord.
No. look. I know that sounds crazy.
Oh,
not to be insulted. No, not to be insulted. Real. Hey, look, of course, I love you all. You all do a great job. You all are great people. You all are human. But I can read a whore. I don't care. Look, trust me. I told you that before.
Yeah, you
did. I'm telling you.
He told me that about one of my friends.
Man,
I was in total denial.
Man, I tell you.
No,
and
she's not like that. And it wasn't until many months later.
I told you.
Until I found out he was absolutely right.
I know their gene. It's like immediately they could look. I could be a room full of women, a room full of them, and I could walk like I'm going to the bathroom. Beep, that's one. Beep, that's one. Beep. Oh, it's 6 of them, 7 of them in here. And me, when I come back, hi.
I know you told me that.
And me.
I was mad at you too. I was like, don't talk about her like
exactly.
that. She's a nice person.
And I think I say
she's a good woman. Like, she ain't like that.
She wears a non-skirt on weekends.
And you was like, she's a whore.
That's true, man. And I know that's sad, but that's true. And I have nothing against them at all. I think they're great people. They're great people. And I do know that. That should be true. Yep. So.
Our next episode was keep your past out your future.
Man. So many people bring that in constantly. Bring in the ex-husbands, the ex-boyfriends, the ex-exes and exes. And then they try to compare you to that.
They do.
They measure you with the measuring stick, you know.
And some people, they blame you for what their exes did to them.
Right. You say to yourself, what the hell that got to do with me?
Exactly. Some people do that.
And you say to yourself, man, I don't understand it. Because but me, myself, I look at it like, man, I'm head and shoulders. I don't give a damn if it was my main man, Eddie Murphy. I'm head and shoulders. Thing about it is I'm that dude. I mean, hey, you know, you're gonna recognize, you know, you recognize me. So you can try to compare it all you want to, but the fact of the matter is when you get through talking and you weigh it right, goddammit, you're gonna see I work my weight in gold.
And you know, you can't, you know, when you say keep your past out of your future, you can't bring the baggage from your past.
When you bring that in there,
when you bring that
shuts down what your blessing is.
Absolutely.
That cuts your blessing because you see it'll be a part. Excuse me 1 second. I'm gonna call in my producer for 1 second. Hey Timothy, come here for a moment, please. Continue.
But you can't bring in like the baggage from the past. You can't bring that in.
You can't bring it because when you bring that in, it shuts down your blessings for what's going to happen for you.
Right.
And another person can feel that. You can see that. And you know, a person understands. So it's like in other words, it's like when a person knows, when they know that you're lying to them, and yet you'll still be, oh well, no, it's not like that. And the person feels like they know you're lying, but yet still you will not commit to say, okay, I'm lying. Okay, forgive me, I'm sorry. But you're gonna hang on to that lie to the very end, to the bitter end. You're gonna hang on to that lie. So that right there is one of those type of things, man. That's one of those things where you're bringing that past into the present, and with that stopping you from getting your presence because you're bringing that past in there.
And a lot of people do that. I have dealt with people, and you know, we together we could have had a phenomenal empire together. Mm-hmm. We really could have. We could have. I mean, I'm talking about phenomenal. You know. And because of their past, our growth was stagnated. We couldn't move forward.
Yeah.
Because of their past.
Yeah.
Because it was not fair to me. You know, it really wasn't fair to him. He wasn't being fair to himself because what happened to him in his past, the person in his past that did what they did to him, they had moved on.
Of course, life moves on constantly.
And you know, they were progressing in life.
Yeah. And he was degressing.
They were progressing, and he was digressing. He was going backwards.
Exactly.
You know, and I couldn't make him see that, and you know, it caused us to, you know, eventually split.
Yeah.
Because I believe in being persistently progressive.
You're right. You have to.
Moving forward.
Look, that's why you ask yourself. That is why it's called X.
That's exactly why.
That is why it's called X.
That's why it's called.
So if it was so great, you would have stayed.
Absolutely.
No matter how good that you all go out and have a nice evening and everybody was respected, you're going to go back to that same thing and realize that, hey, you know what? That is why that stuff was over with. You're going to understand that. That's why it was over with.
Come on, this is our last show. Yeah.
Yeah.
We gotta cover all the bases because this is our last show.
Okay, so yeah, we coming in, so we at the halfway line. So,
yeah.
Okay.
School for old fools.
Okay, we're gonna make
that show.
We're gonna make that one short and beautiful. We'll make that real quick, fast, in a hurry. We're gonna get right to it. It is no negotiation. What I tell you, it's no negotiation.
Don't be an old fool.
When you're old ass fool, you're an old ass fool.
Right.
You've done this again. You've done this again. You do it again. Stop being an old ass fool.
And when you get a good situation, if you old, you ain't young as you used to be. Mm-hmm. Realize that in the door.
Yeah.
Realize that in the door. If you get a great situation, and we know a few people, one of my girlfriends, one of my exes, one of your friends.
Yes.
When you're older and you come upon a good situation, and for you young people that's watching and for you listening, you ain't gonna be young forever.
And that might be the good opportunity that's right there, right now, that's happening today for you.
And you have to think in future tense to be successful in this life.
Yeah, buddy.
You can't always focus on the
right
here
no tomorrow,
right now.
And you wake up and you realize that it is tomorrow.
Exactly.
You wake up and say, "Oh, shit."
You gotta look into your future. You can't always, want instant microwave shit right here, right now.
You
can't think like that, and you can't feel like that when you're dealing with a person. You gotta look into the future. And how is this going to make my life for the future? How is this going to enhance my life?
Yeah.
How is this going to give me a better life?
Right. That's true.
Once you run across a situation like that, you run into somebody, a phenomenal person that's,
hang on to it.
all,
hang on to it, ladies and gentlemen.
crosses all the T's, dots all the I's.
Hang on to it because that is the answer.
Hold on to it for dear life.
It don't get no greater. Everybody has ups and downs in relationships, but hang on to that.
Even pots and pans fall out.
Right, that's true.
But you're not going to find nothing better.
I like that.
You're not going to find anything better. Like the women, young ladies, y'all not going to stay young. I'll have a couple of babies if you want to. You ain't gonna stay young.
Automatically that makes them old right away. Now.
You ain't gonna stay young, baby.
That does that immediately. That brings 25.
Where I am, so shall you be sooner than you think.
You better hope.
You're old, baby. Because I shut some of the young ones down.
Some don't make it. But it does,
But I'm just saying, when you run into somebody that can enhance your life and make your life better.
Yeah, exactly. Deal with it.
Deal with that.
Deal with that.
Work
it out. Figure out how to do it.
Right.
And it'll work out. It'll work out for you.
It'll work out for you.
Go the other way and say you're patient. Oh, I got to mention that. Okay, you're going to see though.
But don't let little trivial, stupid stuff
make you lose your blessing.
Lose your blessing. If you got something that's good, don't be like, oh, this too good to be true.
Right.
Let it be good to you.
Exactly.
You deserve it.
Exactly.
You deserve
Don't
that.
question it. You question it a lot. Don't question it.
Allow people to be good to you. I've dealt with people who were so damaged from their past that they did not allow anyone to be good to them.
And mess it up. Always remember that. Stay with it.
Stay with that.
If it's not abusive to you, it's
especially older women. Come on now.
Well, women. Let me tell you. What she's saying that because women age faster than men. Let's face that. Let's get honest about that situation. They do. Ladies age. No, all the time. No. Let me explain it to you.
Sometimes.
No, let me break it down to you in a logic term. Okay, so you'll understand what I'm saying when I do mean that. Is that ladies, women. Of course, you all have a part where it's that life. Okay, everything is gone. The nest is open and free, and you can do that. And I'm not saying that. And I'm not talking to that woman. I'm not talking about that woman. I'm talking about the woman who has life and yet still see men. I think my girl and I had discussed this before about how men, it's so unfair to have guys can have kids and they're gone from the situation. They're out of there. But a mama got to be mama. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So in other words, that stops a lot of the action, no matter how you look at it, because mama always gonna come back and take a look at her babies because they know man gonna overrule what mama got going on with her babies, and that's how life is. But a guy, on the other hand, he can get another woman and he'll take that woman over his children. And I know some of you guys are saying, no, I say the same thing, but yet still you see a lot of guys who do that. So that does put him in that position. he'll go get a woman, and he has 3, 2, 5, whatever kids, and he'll go get a woman don't have no kids at all, and he'll live life of Riley with this woman, not think about his other children in that thing. So it puts her in a position where she's still bottled down by all the responsibilities of what she possibly do up in flight. You understand what I'm saying?
And he's free as a bird.
And he's free as a bird, right? So that does shut down. It does a level of playing field. It does a level of playing field. Yeah. So
and that's one we have. Is what makes a good relationship?
An understanding. Period.
That was the number one thing on our list.
Period. There's nothing else.
There's
nothing else that needs to be said. On that right there, what makes a good relationship? Understanding. An understanding. That's it. That's it. That's truly. That's it. What happens when you outgrow
your mate?
When you outgrow your mate, the fact of the matter is I got to be honest. Have a talk.
And you know what I said when we did that show? I said you have to weigh your pros and your cons.
I know. I remember when you said that.
Remember I said that?
I remember you said
you got to look at the situation for what it is.
Don't get scared though, because when you raise your pros and your cons, you get afraid. But what I'm saying is, when you outgrew that person, you outgrew them. And that's like training partners. It's like training partners in the gym, and that happens working out as well, especially if you're competitive. Right. If you're at a competitive level. If you're at a competitive level and your body going, and this happened to me several times. I've outgrown my training partners several times. I have. You cats know it, and I'll take you onto the stage and beat the brakes off of you. I've done that. But my point is that when you outgrown them, you've outgrown them. And when it's outgrown, it's like, man, this is dead. And when it's dead, there's nothing in something that's dead. It's gone. It's over.
But I feel like you still have to. It depends on where you are with that person.
Okay, but then let me.
I mean, if you have committed to them, if you married them, if you married them,
you married them. Okay, but let me
gotta outweigh your.
But if you outgrown them, but if you married them, you outgrown them. Say you outgrown a person and you married them.
Right, you have to weigh
I tell you, but then you
your pros and your cons.
You got to weigh your pros and your cons to see exactly is your living gonna still be the same.
That's what I'm saying.
That's what you have to do. But other than that, let me explain it to you. Baby, look, let me tell you something. My mama always said
that's the episode we did where the young man was with the woman who helped him when he had nothing.
Oh, that was awesome too.
Yeah,
that was awesome. Hey, I want to bring that, but can I say that one more time? Yeah. Look, it was this guy. Listen to me clearly. This guy, he got with this young lady, and when he got with her, he didn't have anything. But she was an executive at this office, I won't say. And he wasn't that keen on anything. He wasn't. And she says, look, let me help you. You know, you come over, she cleaned him up, and she let me help you get a job. And she filled out the application. She helped him get a job. Mm-hmm. He got the job. Once he got the job, he started moving up. And I think about a year and a half. He moved up, and then he got with this lady from another firm who was really, really up there. And he got with her. And he started having relationships with this woman, a sexual relationship. He started dealing with this woman, and he still had that woman at home there who put him on, who helped him get up. And he got to the point is that, well, he got to a restaurant one night. He took her to a restaurant. Mm-hmm. And we took her to a restaurant. The other lady who was living with him whatever, found out that he was going to a restaurant with this woman because he wasn't having sex with her no more, and he was very, very untouchable, that thing. And he goes there, and she goes there into the restaurant. She sees him at the restaurant. She takes a chair and sits down at the table with them, if you all remember me saying.
Yeah.
She sits down at the table, and then she tells the lady, and the other lady that was there, she's like, oh, she like lets them chop it up. And the guy says to her, he says, listen, let me tell you, baby, look, hold up. I don't feel you no more. I want to say this. I don't feel, but I will pay you back double. I will pay you back double or triple.
But you remember what my argument was with you. My argument was I felt like he should have been honest with her. When he started feeling that way, he should have came clean. I felt like he was holding on to her for a safety net. I felt like he was holding on to her to have a safety net in case the other lady fell through.
And I agree. I do agree with that.
So my argument was, be honest with the person. If you outgrow them, come to them and be clean with them. Be honest with them. It don't cost you nothing. I mean, it's going to hurt the person. However, you'd rather hurt them for a little while. They hurt a little while, and it'll pass.
Right.
Rather than keep stringing them along, and digging deeper and deeper into their heart. Because that lady really loved him.
She did.
You know, but he could have told her when he first, because you know when your feelings are changing. You know. You knew. I knew. You know, certain things let you know when your feelings are changing for people.
That's true.
You go through certain situations with people and you realize, I don't really feel this no more.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's true.
So why not just be honest and say, you know what?
Because you know why? A lot of people.
I care about you, and you know.
Well, they're afraid of controversy, and that's the only thing I come up with.
But you got the man up.
But you got a man up. If he's going that way, he's going that way anyway.
He's going that way anyway.
Yeah, it's okay.
What you afraid of?
He's going that way. He's going that way. She's going that way anyway. So she's going that way anyway. So let it happen. And you get a heal.
So if you outgrow somebody, just be honest
with
with
it. That's true. That's true.
What's the next one, Don?
The other one is when your head and your heart are not in the same place, and that's a deep thing. You know, that's deep.
That kind of pertains to my.
Your body's here with me, but your mind is on the other side of town. Everybody with my OJs. Your body's here with me, hey, but your mind's on the other side of town. Hey, he said, you're messing me around.
You can't have it both ways.
Yeah, you can't. No, honestly,
you cannot have it both ways.
That's true. That's true. You can't. So either you're gonna pick or you're gonna choose. So what you got to do is you got to follow your head or follow your heart. Usually you follow your head.
One or the other.
You go the right way if you follow your head, but you follow your heart. Sometimes you're gonna make a mistake.
Right.
And
I would agree with that.
We ended with that.
I would agree with that.
Yeah, you follow your head.
Because the heart wants what it wants.
Yeah, but the head knows better.
But the head knows better.
Yeah, the head does know better.
You got to be logical.
Yep, exactly.
You know,
exactly.
you got to think.
Yep.
Remember that song by Lynn Collins? You better think.
Well, I want to go. That's true. I want to go into this.
Y'all
what
young
happens?
Folks don't know about that.
What happens when you love a person more than they love you? That was the other one.
Think you better let it go.
Because
what Teddy P say?
TKO.
Hell yeah, let it go.
Oh wait, but that's not always true because it's always. I'm gonna tell you this, and I said this. I don't think it's ever an even relationship.
I would agree with that. Now.
I think everybody in every relationship, even my mom and dad, God rest their soul. In every relationship, there's always somebody who loves more than the other person loves them.
And you know what?
That's true.
And you know what?
That's true.
I was always told that, it's better.
Get a man who loves you more than you love. Let me tell you, everybody talks that shit.
It's safer.
Everybody,
it's safer.
I'm gonna get somebody to love me more than I love them.
It's safer.
Let me tell you something, you fool.
It's safer.
I want to say this. Let me raise up. Raise up. Let me raise up.
It's safer.
Let me explain this to you. Let me say this to you now. See, in that game, it's hard to get caught by the game. That's a very spectacular and deep thing. I must truly add and tell you. It's true. You said get someone who loves you more than you love them, but the fact of the matter is you really never know that. But I tell you this, you will feel it. And if you have any time in life you lived it, and I'm sure if you had any time in a relationship, you will know that you'll think it'd be like that. You'll think it'd be like that until actually that person, they say you never mix the water until your well run dry, right?
Yeah.
And you think like, wow, yeah, that person loved me more. But boy, when they say they don't want you, somebody else wants you, right?
Yeah.
I ain't like them like that anyway. Until you see on
somebody else.
On Billy's arm,
Yeah, that's
true. Holy smacking, smoly moly. Damn, I had a great thing and he messed it up. So it's actually, you never really know that. You were thinking, some of them are outright boldly and they tell you that, but you wouldn't really know that. That's a deep thing. If you love them more, just keep on loving. That's all I got to say to you.
Keep loving them.
Keep loving them.
So stay there.
Yeah, because if they're not abusing you, and
you don't feel like that's cheating yourself.
No, what I'm saying, I'm not saying for me. I'm saying everybody. What I'm saying for everybody is different because the fact that you're not going to ever know that. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody loves differently.
They do.
Everybody loves differently. You understand what I'm saying? Everybody grieves differently. Love is like grief. So everybody grieves differently. Everybody loves differently. You can't say, what will another person do on a love type of situation. I'm an emotional guy. I'm an emotional guy. When I say I'm an emotional guy, I like surprises. I like to see people happy. Some people I got a brother of mine. You come here and say, man, you just won $10 million right now. And I promise you, my brother, he's like this. That's good. Mm-hmm. I'm telling you. Mm-hmm. He won't break face with you. Say, man, your house just blew up. And all the cars just, here to this.
You ain't lying.
That's MP Monty's father. That's my baby brother. He's like that, and he's like my dad. No matter how, you would never know. You be like, I didn't know you like that, and be totally excited. And sometimes I wish I had that gift. Totally excited, but just calm like that. So that's sometimes you never know that. That's do what you do. Everything else fall in place. Do what you do. Don't worry about what they're doing over there. If that's not causing you any disrespect or discomfort, you go and do what you do, man. That's what I say. I say that on that. Yeah. You know, the other one is what men want, what women want. You know, that's what we were.
We did what men want versus what
women want. Yeah, exactly.
And I told you women want.
Yeah, we spoke about this earlier, right before we came on. Also, we still the same thing.
First and foremost,
we
want someone to love us. Second of all, we want stability, security. We do. We want you to be dedicated and devoted to us. We do.
Say that one more time, please, if you can. She said,
we want you to love us. We want your love, your heart, first of all. We want to be exclusive. We want to be the only one you in love with.
Really?
Yes. Absolutely. Hell yeah. We don't want to share. What you thought?
Some women want to share.
Some women, them bitches don't want to share. They lying if they tell you they do. They don't want to share.
Really?
They will say whatever they feel like they have to say.
How do you feel about that situation?
You agree with me, right? They lying. They don't want to share. No woman wants to share, man.
Okay, well.
They want all of your affection, all of your heart. That's all we want is your heart. Why you think you deal with somebody who's still stuck in their past and somebody in their past still got their heart? You can't deal with them. You let them alone. That's a no-win situation for you. And no matter what you do, how much work you put in there, you ain't gonna never get his heart because his heart still belongs to us. So you might well let that go. That's what Teddy P talking about. Love TKO right there. That's it. That's all. So we want you to love us exclusively. Mm-hmm. We want you to care about us.
But is it that they're going to give the same thing?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Yeah, okay.
And they want that stability. They want that security. They want that security to know that you got their back. They want to know this. They don't want to have to guess. They don't want to have to, you know how Maxwell say, don't ever wonder? They don't want to wonder. They want to know you got their back. If I'm on 57 and I get a blowout, I want to know I ain't got to call AAA. I can call my man. And he on the way. He ain't going to ask me no questions. He going to say, okay, babe, where you at?
I'm that
exactly.
guy. I'm like
where you at exactly? I'm on my way.
I'm like that.
That's that stability and security.
I don't want to hear a bunch of you all calling me tonight because I don't know your ass.
That's what I'm saying.
And it ain't happening.
That's what
but I'm like that though. I do receive that.
We want that.
Yeah, okay.
And we want you to be devoted to us.
Okay, and
ain't no community penis.
I do.
No, hell no.
So once knocking community ain't no good no more.
Ain't no community penis. You don't want no community coochie, do you?
Oh no.
See? I rest my case.
Well, let me see.
I rest my case. So tell me, I told you what women want. Tell me what you want.
Well, dedication. I want dedication. You want love, and you want sincerity. You know, you want a woman to give you her love. You want a woman to give you her sincerity. You want a woman to give you her honesty. That's what you want. That's
so why sometimes when women give all that, you still ain't happy?
The guy don't want her.
He don't want her.
The guy don't want her.
That's that guy who heart still was somewhere else.
Yeah, the guy said he has alternate motives.
But his heart somewhere else.
Well, no, it's not that his heart is. Sometimes his heart is gone a long time, but he don't have a damn heart. Sometimes he just one of them niggas that one of them guys is a slinger dick. We call them slinger dicks.
Oh.
Yeah, slinger dick. That's true. That's like some of those women, the coochie slingers.
Oh, Lord.
She ain't trying to, so this is what it is. Okay, that's true. Okay, we almost done. Let it heal. All right. Don't jump into a. Now a week ago, you were dead dogged in love with somebody. Oh Lord, we getting married next week. Okay, break up this week. Oh God, then you find another guy next week and you go, I'm marrying him. Don't let that situation, if you're in love, let that heal. Let that situation heal, man. It's okay if you have dated and you kicked it or you had a ball, whatever. But if you're in it to win it, and you feel that way about that person, and that person has pissed you off, and you go into the part where say, "Oh no, this is really so." Let it heal. Don't jump into something else when you're in that. You're vulnerable. Don't do it while you're vulnerable, because it's like a person getting into a fight and you're angry. When you go to a fist fight and you're mad, 9 times out of 10 you're gonna lose. because you're angry. You're not thinking. You have to think. Sit down and think that situation through. So let it heal. You understand that? That's
Give yourself time to heal.
There you go. Give yourself time to heal. You'll be okay. You know, it's true.
Oh, Lord. Let your grown kids go.
Well, I don't know why they don't. Because that's why you don't have men out here today. You got men still living with their mama, and their mama telling them how to deal with their girlfriend or deal with their woman. Don't do her. Let me tell you, don't let her. Your mammy is in your business. Your daddy is in your business. Your daddy telling you how to treat that man. Your woman is telling you, your mama telling you how to treat that woman. Look, mama, daddy, stay out this business right here. Let them grown people go. Let them go and do their thing, knock their head against the wall, whatever they do. Don't get in a damn business. Whenever you get into a situation like that, where mammy telling her son, and getting into that, look, God, I love my mama. God love her, and she's married. Now I know I'm going to add this. I know you all. I have one of the ugliest sister-in-laws in the world. Yeah, damn it. I see all my nieces on there. A couple of my nieces on there. That's your mama.
Here we
and you know I call your mama ugly.
Here we go.
I don't talk to you. But hey, I don't care if you don't like it. But I'm telling you what. Look at here. My mama, God rest her soul, knowing that the brother was no good for my brother, my mama never got any relationship. She said, let him go here.
You can't. You know, and if you have a son that's a real man, like my son, he don't let me in his relationship.
Yeah, well, you know, sometimes you be spineless.
I don't try to get in.
Sometimes you be spineless. You know, sometimes
I don't try to get in.
But don't get it. Let that grown up go. You grown. You grown.
Deal
with that.
Even though I can't stand the people he be dealing with, I don't say nothing though.
Okay, let's keep it on Oh, why do you stay? We're gonna have to move that one. We move right past that one.
Keep it real.
Why do you stay? Love or lust? Sometimes you'll stay for the lust, but then eventually it's love or lust. No, we didn't. Which one is, love or lust? Why do you stay? You stay for love. You stay for lust. Okay, we're gonna end that real quickly. I'll tell you this. If it's lust, you ain't gonna stay long.
Yeah, lust gonna wear off.
Lust not gonna last long at all.
It's gonna wear off.
What I'm saying to you is
it's gonna be new and exciting.
Let me tell you,
lustful and
lust gonna last for a weekend,
and then it's gonna be gone.
I'm gonna tell you. If you have any kind of experience, I'm gonna tell you. I'm not gonna lie to you. Now, everybody does things differently. I'm gonna give you a little side of my life right quick. When you get into it, because I get into it unexpected. If you get into that thing, that lust gonna be last. It's dead after that weekend. Now it's gonna be the feeling in what you feel with that person, because you done already explored all the ground there is possible to explore that person. So to think about it, why do you stay? I'm not staying for no damn lust. I ain't got time. Damn, that was good, but I got to go. I'm moving around.
I'm looking for that next lustful.
Yeah, I ain't got time. The fact of the matter, I'm gonna lust her ass, because I'm gonna go out here and get her 80,000 wigs. I know. Hold it. I'm gonna get her 80,000 wigs. She gonna change her voice every time.
Don't be telling me secrets.
No, I'm just telling you now. Hey, damn it! I'm giving it to you always. You
don't be giving out secrets. You charge for secrets.
I know. Look, game to be sold, not to be told.
That's right.
So this
make
true.
Money off that.
All right, and here's another one. We almost done. Stop interfering with your ex's relationships. We get both of us staring at each other on that one, huh? We stare at each other like, I want to talk about her ex-boyfriend. Now look, it ain't to be. It's that her ex-boyfriend had an ex-girlfriend that was in.
No, that wasn't his ex-girlfriend. That was his ex-wife.
His ex-wife interfered with their relationship.
And you had an ex-girlfriend who baby daddy was interfering with y'all relationship. Hey. And he was a milk dud.
But that stayed.
He's an old lame.
But that. But see, it couldn't have happened unless she allowed it.
And he allowed it.
Yeah, she allowed it.
That's why they're exes.
Yeah, she allowed it. But hey, man.
That's why they're exes.
I'm a good dude, though, man.
When people who you're with.
Yeah.
They're supposed to be with you.
Yeah, they with you.
They're supposed to be exclusive with you.
They don't have to ask their ex
in a relationship.
Hey, look, you and me don't ever ask your ex a damn thing about something I told you.
Exactly.
Because I'm gonna tell you this, I'm gonna give you an earful and a faceful. I am the captain of my ship. I'm the master of my domain, and I call that shot. That's my woman, goddamn it, she gonna do what I tell her ass to do. Regardless of what she tell you all, that's fine and dandy. If I tell her something, goddamn it, she gonna do what I tell her. She ain't doing nothing what another man tell her to do. Believe that. Or she gonna be my woman.
Yeah, and if you got a woman,
I'm gonna do my woman. Look, okay, I don't want you all to think I'm
you don't let your ex
I'm not ashamed
have
of
no say so.
Right, I'm gonna do what my woman tell
over
me.
your relationship.
If my woman tell me something, I'm not gonna call no ex up and try. I'm gonna do what she tells me to do.
You know what?
I want you to know that.
I had a situation
that
where my ex had got ill, and he was scared for his ex to know that I was there at the hospital with him.
What?
He was. I saved his ass. I saved his damn life.
Ain't that something? The thing about it is that he was your man at that time.
Yeah, I saved his life that day.
But
remember that day?
Now look, I saved. You didn't want me to get into that. See, I'm gonna get into it.
I saved his life.
Yeah, you saved his life, and his ex, and he didn't want your ex to know. But
that
you know, that let you know right there and say, I'm gonna confront her. I'm gonna confront her. I'll confront her.
He didn't answer the phone.
I will confront in front of Jesus Christ.
He did not answer the phone.
I will confront in front of Jesus Christ.
And I said, who was that? Why you ain't answer your phone? He said, oh, that was my ex. Okay.
Were you at the hospital?
Yeah, we were at the hospital.
Yeah, hello? Yeah, what's happening? Yeah, what's happening?
Why you ain't answer the phone?
I'm here with my woman, so what's going on? You called us, yeah, I'm good. Thank you so much. I'm glad you checked out. Well, here's the phone. She'll tell you all the rest of it. You all need to talk. If you go there. But my
scary ass didn't answer that phone.
Yeah, because he's a wimp. Because he
didn't answer the phone.
He's ridiculous.
And I said, why didn't you answer the phone?
And what did he say? Oh my God. Okay, now
we
don't want to go there any longer because we're gonna call his name in 2 minutes.
No, you don't.
Okay,
let it go.
All right. Okay.
Just know he was a punk ass ninja.
We gonna call his name in a minute. Okay,
no, we not.
Man, that'll be funny. Last and least, I'm glad that came on like that too. Stop wasting people's damn time.
Stop wasting people's time.
Man, look, if it's over, man. If it ain't gonna work, it ain't gonna work. Period. Bottom line. You know, we can't go no further. Can't push the train no further. The car won't go no further. Out of gas.
Stop wasting people's time.
Let's leave that alone, okay?
And then come in the door being real.
Yeah,
when did this is what I wanted to ask you. When did this shit start with men where they are afraid of women who are direct with them? When did that shit start?
Yeah, let me tell you something.
When did that start? If you come in the door, a woman comes in the door, you meet a woman and she comes to the table, y'all come to the table, and you ask her what she wants, and she tells you, when did it start that these ninjas start getting scared of that?
Well, let me tell you, because they can't produce it. No, let me tell you. Because, look, damn it, I'm telling. Because they cannot produce it. Instead of saying, yeah, but that ain't what I'm on. He can't produce what you're asking for, so the fact of the matter is he'll say he's scared of it. Oh, well, baby, I really want you, but I'm so scared. No, you're not scared. You're not scared. What you are is you can't produce it. You can't produce it, and that's fine. But hey, one thing about it, I'm telling you, you're afraid of it because you're not afraid of it because you're going to go out with the next woman who's doing it. As long as she don't mention it, you're going to creep out the door and you're going to creep all on her. So the fact of the matter is, it's not that you're afraid of it. You cannot produce it. That's the truth.
So they know that they don't have that in
They don't have it to produce it.
They don't have it in them.
They don't have to produce it. If it's something that she's asking for that he can't produce, I'm scared. No, you're not scared. You can't produce it. I'll tell a person.
I went on a date with somebody, and they asked me, because I don't believe in wasting time.
You shouldn't.
I'm not going to waste, first of all, I'm not going to waste my time.
You shouldn't.
You ask me on a date, I'm going on a date. But if you ask me what I want, I'm going to tell you.
Right.
And he waited until after the date. He waited 2 days to text me.
To text you? What a creep.
And say, the level of commitment that you want, I can't give you.
Respect that one.
He said,
respect that when he said you can't do it.
You
can't do it.
I'm not ready for that.
Okay, well that's fine. Okay. Then that's fine. Then you should immediately say okay.
And I did.
All your texts should say okay.
That's all I said was okay.
When you get it, okay.
Okay.
You can't do it. can't do it no matter what you try to convince him.
But why you sit your ass there at the table and talk, that's just what I'm looking for.
Well, he's afraid.
That's what I'm. We met at the right time. That's just what I've been praying for.
Really?
I've been praying for that for 4 years.
Yeah. And then he gonna tell you can't.
2 days later. So why you sit your ass there and lie?
Well, he actually knew that. First of all, he just said that to you because he thought he could go ahead and take you home that night.
Shit. He didn't take me home. I drove there and I drove my ass away.
Okay. but see, when he knew you drove away, he knew for sure he just couldn't do it.
He showing the hell couldn't.
He knew he couldn't do it, and he knew that you saw that in him. He couldn't do it.
You can't talk about it with me. You got to be about it.
So the thing
I'm like Nike, just do it.
Well, he knew you couldn't do it.
I don't want to hear all that shit.
He couldn't do it, and the
Show
fact of the matter
me
is,
the
so
money.
he told you. He let you know. He says off the top, I can't do it.
He did.
And, you know, you gotta respect that.
I respected it, and all I said was okay.
Call him General.
Because I ain't gonna chase you.
There you go. You ain't no chasing, baby. Replace.
I replace.
Replace, don't chase.
But I'm just trying to figure out what you laugh for.
Well, you know, he didn't lie. He said
doing the
that
door.
is what he's looking for, but not from you. See, your caliber was too heavy. You understand? See, the thing about it, some people may want that same thing, but they want it from you. It's your caliber was too heavy. You understand what I'm saying? Your resume was too thick. Your folder was too big. You dig what I'm saying? He couldn't deal with that. He thought he could get it from a lesser person.
Portfolio was too heavy.
Yeah, the portfolio was too heavy. I mean, so it's, I think, yeah, it fit all the criteria, but it was just too heavy. Too heavy, you couldn't deal with it, baby.
But he thought he had been with a boss, but he ain't know.
Well, the thing about it is
You ain't never had no boss.
He probably has been with a boss.
You just met the godmother.
That's
nigga.
what that's the well, look, wait, hold on. Let's get it straight now.
You met Valerie
Wait, hold on.
Corleone, nigga.
You have bosses. You have bosses that are bosses of a Wendy's. You have bosses that are bosses of corporate 500s. There's a damn difference.
You met Val Corleone.
Oh, no, say let's get out of here. That's just going here too
Well,
long.
people, this is our last show for the season.
Hey, toast to you, baby.
We went over a little over so that we could encompass all of our episodes.
Yeah.
We thank you all so much for supporting the Dondi DeVarreaux show. And we're going to be back at it like crack addicts right after the holidays.
Indeed.
We're going to have a real interesting show. Our
Indeed.
first show, we're going to do Sex Over 60. That's a special request.
Ooh-wee.
My favorite auntie, Auntie Marie.
Jesus Christ.
She requested that we do that because she said it's a whole lot we don't know about.
So what you saying is, it's just because there's a little snow on the roof don't mean there's no fire to check.
Absolutely.
Okay, we're gonna find out.
We're going to do that for our first show next
We're gonna find.
2022.
We're gonna find it.
That's going to be interesting.
I was checking on a couple of things. They said now, and this is real. I want to add this. They said on this thing, what's it called? Was it on fan only? Fan. I'm saying it right.
Only fan.
Yeah. Do you know? Listen? This got me because I just heard it yesterday.
What?
Fan only is like taking women from 60 to 75 years old. They're doing it. Look, 60 to 75. Look at here. Look at here. Look at
Hey,
here.
they get their money too.
Look at it. But let me say this. Not anything bad. Let me say because you got some 60 and 70-year-old women who look good. I can't lie to you. Who look good and family. I'm sure you watch it. So all you want, come on, all 60 or 70-year-old. Let's say
what a lot of men are sleep on.
They don't look. Some of those women are in shape.
A lot of men are sleep on women's hormones, though. Women's biological bodies. They don't understand. They think that when you a young girl, you at your peak sexually. Not the case, gentlemen.
I heard a lot of women say this. I heard a lot of women say this.
With women, the older you get, the higher you get when it comes to your sexual.
I heard
peak,
women say. I heard
your
people say.
sexual drive.
I want to say something. I'm gonna bust that big ass bubble too.
I'm telling you.
I want to say this. You know,
Y'all sleep on them older women.
And
What do you think cougar season came about?
When you say older women, though,
I'm talking about.
I can't.
You do not kick in sexually, actually, to be honest with you, until you're over 40.
Now hold on. Let me say something about that situation.
Them young girls,
Hold on.
they experiment.
Okay,
they still finding themselves.
Let me say.
But when you get to the 40 mark,
yeah. Okay. Well, let me say.
I'm telling you, I used to have a 10-year my junior. Lost his ever-loving man. He ended up being 4 years in the penitentiary.
Okay, but let me say. Okay, let me ask.
Drove his ass crazy.
Let me ask you this. So I know that. So you saying that is that? What about guys? I don't know.
I can't speak for the men, but I can speak for the women.
Okay.
Our sexual drive, the way our hormones work, the way our bodies work. These young girls think they be on point. They think we dropping it like it's hot. We get it in.
Okay, well, let me say this.
But when you get 40 and over,
they say that.
You're taking them to school.
Okay, but let me say this.
You're holding class.
Let me say
You're
this.
You're teaching them.
I'm gonna say this.
They in gladiator school.
I stand. Look here. I'm telling you, my girls don't say. I stand for a check-in, and I tell you, as somebody poor person, don't take a check-in. I stand for a check-in. I'll take a check-in. If I'm wrong, I'll take a check-in. And I've had them young women, and I've had them over 40. I've had a couple of them. I've had them. I make all their ass tap out, and I tell you. I take a check-in. My woman's here, so I mean, hey,
you don't count. Goddamn it, you Zeus. Shut up.
My woman.
You don't count.
My woman. I mean, I'm pretty much in shape, but I'll tap their ass out.
But see, all men your age ain't in shape.
Hold on. Now I will say this. Now look, listen to what I'm saying.
I had somebody tell me we ain't doing all that.
No,
but we gotta do some regular stuff.
When I say tap their ass out, let me tell you is that meaning point in which I'm saying when I say tap their ass out. I'll say this is that it's not that a person like older or whatever. They be like if you go and you have a great day and you put them in 40 positions. Say you going here, you going there, you going back, you going this, you going that, and they'll tell you. And I'm telling you, women over 40, my knees hurt, my back hurt, my chest hurt. Boy, come away my home.
That's some women.
That's not all. I will tell you this about guys too. I know a whole bunch of guys. I know a lot of guys.
You got some out here just like me, like Sheba.
There you go. You do, and I'm like men, like myself. You got some that you know.
You do.
I tap their ass out. You know what I'm saying? I'm not. When I say I tap their, I mean I'm not going to. It's not going to be I'm not a one-hit Johnny or 10-minute runner, and that's it. Oh, nigga, I'm a worker. I'm a worker like Mike Tyson worked the heavy bag, though. You know what I'm saying? But that's for sure. I mean, I stand checking. You know. Okay, I see things lighten up. Okay, now my point.
I'm gonna take your ass to the field. Is that
you people. I see you all over there. My people. I see you people. You agree? There you go with thumbs up. I do see that. Okay, I understand that. I understand. So I do know. I'm seeing from here. I understand that they're basically saying that because I mean, all of them that's older like that are not going to be the ones that give them like this. So
it depends on the woman.
It depends on their shape, their bodies, and how.
Well, my auntie special requested that we do that show. Yeah. And when we come,
I want to do that show. I do want to do that show
because she assures me.
I'm enthused. I believe it. Hey.
She assures
I never had one, you know, that age either. But I'm saying I believe it. First, tell me, I'm gonna have to believe it, right? I'm gonna have to believe it, you know.
So we coming to the end of our show, you guys. We want to wish you all a happy holiday season. We want to wish you a Merry Christmas
and a Happy New Year.
Very happy, healthy, and prosperous New Year to you all.
That's right.
I want everybody to be safe.
Right.
I want you to be vigilant when you're moving. You know, be careful the way you move, how you move, where you're moving. You know, watch your surroundings at all times. And you know, I must say, for the people who, you know, listen to the news, you know, the news, they give you certain advice. I'm going to give you some advice. I'm going to give you a bit of advice. And I consider myself a little bit of an expert when it comes to this. When this comes down to this carjacking stuff, I just told, you know, a little family member of mine, a younger family member of mine is driving around in a Mercedes. I had the schooler, you know, my conscience wouldn't let me rest. I had to tell him what to do in case some guys roll up on him and try to carjack him. Don't get out your car. Once you see a car pulling up on the side of you, gun that car. Gun it. Hit that damn gas and just gun it.
Tear it up if you got to.
Tear it up. That's what you pay insurance
Tear it up if you have to. Tear it up.
If you have to, don't stop.
Tear that
gun it. Keep going. Because if you get out that car,
you're dead. You're dead.
You rolling the dice with your life.
You're dead.
There was a young guy, a nice young guy, had a GMC Envoy or something. He saved his little money and got that truck. And he gave him his truck. Gave it to him. He running away from him. They shot him in the back, killed him anyway.
Like the lady at Wendy's, they just did her like that. She got in the truck and then she had a burger with her. She was eating lunch. The guy told her to get out, take your burger. When she took a burger, when she walked 3 feet, shot her in the back, and she died.
See what I'm saying? Don't get out your car.
Do it anyway. Yeah.
Watch your surroundings. Don't get in your phone.
Yeah.
Don't get distracted. Watch where you at.
Do that. Yeah.
Now, if they walk up on you while you pumping gas, that's different. But if you in that car and you see a car pulling up right close to you, you already know what it is. You should know. You should already know what that is. Gun that damn car. Don't give that other car a chance to cut you off. But if they do cut you off, hit their ass.
Tear it up.
And keep going.
Tear it up.
Keep
tear
going.
It up hard. Tear it up hard. Tear it up hard.
Better choices. Better choices could save your life. But we're winding up now. I just wanted to give you all that tidbit, and I'm a bit of an expert on this subject, so I ain't telling you nothing that I don't know.
Yeah.
I got years of experience behind me.
Right.
So we are part of the NMG Podcast Network. If you have any comments, questions, or concerns, feel free to call us at 872-307-3828. Got a couple of sponsors that we need to mention. Alpha Group Industries, optimal service at all times for any of your transportation or freight needs. You can reach us at 708-707-3664. Email Alpha Group Industries 773@outlook.com. We have Don's Construction, everything for your construction needs, rehab, remodel, whatever you need construction-wise. You can reach Don's Construction at 708-735-9580. Kane's Medical Career Training. The lovely Mrs. Walker is the instructor. You can reach her at Kane's Medical Career Training, lowercase, or area code 773-699-8819. If you ever were a CNA or you want to be a CNA, say you were a CNA, you let your license lapse, Mrs. Walker can reinstate you. If you want to be a CNA, she can help you be a CNA. So, I want to give a shout out to all of my people that constantly support us. My cousin Crystal and all of my La Familia in Dowagiac, Michigan. Hey, Crystal. My cousin Paul, my favorite boy cousin. My auntie Marie. Miss Earlene Bankhead. Miss Lisa Swain. My godson Drizzy. Love you, baby. All my people that constantly support. Handsome Hassan. If I missed anybody, it wasn't intentional, but I know these people for sure always support and they always watch the Dondi DeVarreaux show. How about you, Dondi? You want to shout out to your people?
Everybody be cool.
All right, now, this is going to be until 2022, people. This is Dondi DeVarreaux show. Signing off.
Peace.
We love you. Love, peace. And hair grease.
Take it easy, y'all.